Was looked at him, and I looked down at his hand, and I said, what are you doing? What do you want? And he asked for a lighter, and I looked at him and I said, I can read energy, not minds, but that in itself let me know, because there have been so many things that have happened over these years between us, that he knows without a shadow of a doubt. And he tried it. I can't read minds, buddy, but I can definitely read energy. Okay, so yeah, he knows the truth. Okay, he's a little immature with it. He's, the page is young, immature, but the thought, it's there. It's there. Okay, heart fog, please. Heart fog. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Heart fog, spirit. Strength. All right, strength. I like that. Okay, he's going to have the power. He's going to bring this. He's going to be able to unblock, clear up. Okay, so spirit, if you've got a lot of clutter going on, and he's reflecting you, you get the clutter out of your mind, get the thoughts out of your mind that he's not coming. Okay, get the if you have, we all continue to grow. You might be on this journey 20 years and you still gonna get a little bit of chagrin. You're going to be a little bit concerned, like, is this really what's going on with us? And is this really dead? But clear up those thoughts. You stay in your Empress energy and your high vibrational energy, and send that energy to, because your strength is going to reflect and strengthen your masculine. Okay, remember, you're mirroring each other, so you stay in a high vibe, and that strength card says that you can do it. You are. So you send that to him. Okay, you send that to him. The vows, please. Death. Ooh, to death do you part. Or, the death of the death of promises, the death of the commitment. But that's not, this is change. Okay, this is actually change. All right, this is the change. Okay, so he knows that you're on your journey, and he has to die to himself. He has to let that ego go. Let that ego go, so that they can be more involved in his journey. Accept the journey as it is. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's get a story. Let's get a story. So he's on this journey. He knows. This divine masculine knows. So, spirit, what's going on with the mirror? He knows the lovers. That is the anchor of his entire life. All right. He knows that she's holding him down. He doesn't understand it, but he knows she's holding him down. She's in his corner 100%. This came out yesterday, I believe. Okay. So he knows she's in his corner. And he knows that is, and she's holding him down. It's a spiritual card. It's through the storms of life, through all the situations that he's put her through. She knows. She knows. So what's going on? Why is he behaving in such a way, spirit? Oh, look at him. Okay. This is a heart song. He has the inner knowing. He's sitting there holding, a rose, and he's thinking about her. He wants to give her this rose. Every time he hears a song, it pulls at his heartstrings. And he knows that he loves. He knows the truth. He absolutely knows the truth. And that's an ace for a beginning. So he wants to offer that ace of cups. He wants that love. And he's sitting there. He's sitting there, holding the rose. You need to get up off that chair. Come take this woman her rose. Always playing. Get it together, masculine. Get it together. Heart fog, please. Heart fog and strength. Heart fog and strength. I'll take this one. Okay. Heart fog and strength. Okay. Mixed signals. He's the main man. Okay. He's the main male. The strength. All right. He knows he's a divine masculine. He knows he's the main man. He knows that he has to get the power. He has to stop these mixed signals and blocked emotions and stand in his strength. And you reflect your strength to him so that he can, because he is your divine masculine, and he does know he is. He knows he's the main man. He also, with this main man coming out and popping out right beside here, he might be concerned, and this is the beard, the mustache, I believe this is the same guy, but he also might be concerned that you're going to move on, okay? That you're going to block his emotions, and when he does come out, that you might move on. There's two men, and I think those are the two men. They look like the two men. This one, he just wants to get with his divine feminine. The other one, he's standing strong in his space, okay? But that's him. That's him. That's him. And he knows. He knows without a shadow of a doubt. But he is a little concerned, though. There are some concerns that you might have another brewski. There might be somebody else. And honestly, if he's not making any moves, and if you've been on this journey forever and see no movements, and if you are not happy, if you are not sitting in a place of contentment and joy in your personal life, and this is bringing you you might, and it's been so many years and there's been no movement, I would say if you haven't heard from him, text, nothing in 10 years, you might need to let this go and go on about your business. The vows popped out. What popped out to clarify the vows and the death, the change, okay? Change that behavior, okay? The commitment, the promises that he knows that he has to put a death to his ego self, that he has to definitely follow that. Remember, we got the spiritual cards and the astrological cards, that he has to be, it's a spiritual journey. This is not something tangible in a realm that we speak of like normal romances. This is not. And this is a family. He's part of a starseed family. That's what he's part of. Okay. So how do you feel, divine feminine? Let's go on to you now. How do you feel about your divine masculine? How do you feel about your divine masculine? I was using that into these cards here. Okay. How do you feel about your divine masculine? How do you feel in your heart about your divine masculine? You know, some of us have been through some really rough times with our masculine. So, you know he's your masculine, but how are you feeling in your heart space right now about your masculine? Okay. Don't want that card if it comes out. How do you feel? How does the divine masculine, divine feminine feel? Oh, she's still infatuated with him. She adores him. She is compelled. She feels an addiction. Yeah, this divine feminine, she can't, he's with her all day, all the time. She thinks about him constantly. In her heart space, she is infatuated. She is in love. She still has that kundalini in the beginning kind of relationship with her masculine. Okay? So, what else is she feeling in her heart about her masculine spirit? What else is she feeling in her heart about her masculine? She feels unconditional love. See, look at this. This is progression from infatuation. She's unconditionally loving him. So whatever he has done, she's accepted it. Now, you're not supposed to be a doormat. You're not supposed to let anything, and I'm going to tell you right now, if your divine masculine is saying horrible things to you, cursing you out, and definitely putting his hands on you, some of them do have a narcissistic kind of energy about them, but if it's your divine masculine, one thing a divine masculine does is they do not abuse. So if you are any kind of, I don't know who, but I'm feeling compelled to say this, if someone is abusing you, if someone is taking advantage of you deeply, and you are really hurt by, physically or, tearing you down, honey, that's not your divine masculine. Your divine masculine would never do that. Never do that. As I said, I know this relationship, my own personal journey. There have been some ugly times, but there has never, ever been anything that is abusive, okay? The in and out, the narcissistic behavior, perhaps there is some of that, but abuse, no. So that's not love. And you can't unconditionally love. You have to unconditionally love yourself. You have to want the best for yourself. and then you will not accept abuse or from anyone in any shape, form, or fashion. Okay, so if this is abuse, if it feels bad, if it's hurting too tough, that's not a twin flame journey, and you need to let that person go and love yourself, sweetheart. Turn this love in. It's the law of attraction. You love yourself. You stay in a high vibrational energy for yourself. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to draw that right back to you. Okay, so what you feel for your divine masculine, you feel unconditional love. I love you, I love you, I love you, la, 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 la. You're innocent. You support them, and you support them with your whole heart. All right, what else are you feeling? Two more cards, if you will. Well, here's one, and here's one. Okay. You know, you feel misunderstood. You know, your divine masculine might misunderstand you, might misunderstand some of the things you're interpreting. I know people have said things to me that have been pretty weird, and I'm like, you know, I've had people in the past say, well, I misunderstood you. I thought that you were all about this, or I felt that you were all about that. And it was so far from the truth. Wasn't even interested in that, but you're feeling misunderstood by your masculine. He's not understanding. He's probably not getting how much you love him, but he does, honey. He does. Okay, but you know that you want harmony with him, you know, and that word friendship is on there. So if you're divine masculine, when he does come back to you, if he comes back and just wants to offer a friendship, then you accept that friendship. You accept it wholeheartedly. All right. So the best relationships are based on friends, beginning with friendships anyway, and he knows it, and there'll be peace and balance. There'll be harmony in your relationship. Okay. All right, so let's get a couple of clarifiers with our crystal visions about these cards here. The infatuation. He's infatuated. Clarify infatuation, please. Clarify infatuation, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles, okay? That, an offer, you know, that infatuation, you know, the adoration, addiction, and compulsion is in real time. It's here on Earth, and there is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the offer from the divine. That's everything, to give you what, you know, a new beginning in moving forward with your divine masculine for a beginning. Okay, this is in real time. This is on Earth time. This is in 3D. Okay. All right, let's get another unconditional, please. So there's you're ready to start that with him. You're ready to have a beginning with him. You're definitely ready for that. And justice. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We had judgment come out with him, and we have justice for you. And this is unconditional love. You are going to receive divine justice. Just like he's receiving divine intervention and judgment, you're going to have justice in your unconditional love. So it might feel like you've been going through this, feminine, if you've been going through this relationship and you've been giving your all, and this person is not reciprocating, and it's just not fair. You're thinking that it's not fair. And will I ever? Yes, honey, you are going to have justice. You don't love someone like that. I mean, the Spirit's not just going to say, okay, let's have a joke on you. No, it's not like that, okay? You've done your work. You're going to have justice in this situation. You're going to receive justice. If the justice comes in as a conversation with him saying that, hey, babe, I understand, I know, but, you know, I might just have to go, I'm going to be, you know, rebellious or whatever, and then he's going to end up in his justice, or she's going to end up in her judgment. I meant not justice. But you're going to receive justice. You're going to receive justice in this, and it's divine justice. So just keep on doing what you're doing, working very hard with yourself, keeping things positive, high vibration, sending him love, and you know, that unconditional love, and you're going to receive justice, divine justice. Why is misunderstood here, Spirit? Why is misunderstood? The Ten of Cups, okay? The Ten of Cups is everything, all right? He thinks perhaps that you're misunderstood. He thinks that, you know, I want to get one more card for that. He's misunderstanding what it is that you want from him. Two of Cups. Okay. All right. Wow. You in your heart feel that he's misunderstanding you. Okay. That there have been mistakes that you've made because you were in your ego, your distorted divine feminine. You were having problems, and you've misunderstood. He's misunderstood that actually what it was, it's the Ten of Cups, okay? He's misunderstanding and thinking that it's a lost soul, that there are two birds on different lines there, and a victim, but you're not a victim, okay? You're not a victim. This is not a mistake, okay? There is a Ten of Cups, which is everything. Everything. That's mind, body, soul, family. That's just pure joy. And that the Two of Cups is coming there too. You are, you are divine feminine. That's your divine masculine, and you're going to share that cup. There have been emotion. There's going to be real love there. It's going to be. And he's misunderstanding. He's misunderstanding, or he's just playing the victim. Okay. Harmony, please. Clarify harmony. Okay. Harmony. This is the devil, all right? The devil, the devil coming on harmony is just, if you look at this card, there is in the back there, I don't know if you can see it, but the back, the devil is looking at her, and there's that story of the apple. There's always an apple in the tree that she's been coaxed. So this is obsession. This is obsession. This is also telling me that there might be a feminine that's obsessing, that she's not getting her peace and her harmony and her balance because she's obsessing over her masculine. Obsession is really a clingy energy, and that actually is not the law of attraction. That actually pushes him away. That does not draw him in. The more you beg, the more you call, the more you chase, that's the word I'm looking for. The more you chasing your masculine, the further he's getting away from your balance, okay? So just calm down. Stop stop obsessing the obsessive thoughts over him. Turn those thoughts in and love yourself. Turn them into yourself and what it is that you're supposed to be doing so that you can stay in harmony, so that you'll remain in balance, because you're obsessing over him. You're not going to be, if you're obsessing in the devil energy, you're not going to be balanced. And you need to stay in balance, okay? So I want to get some stories. I'll be trying to do short videos. But it don't, oh my goodness, these cards, these so slippery, they're all over the place, but I love them, they're juicy. So let's talk about the infatuation, unconditional, misunderstood, and harmony, spirit. Let's get a little story about the divine masculine, and the divine feminine, but this is specifically about the divine feminine and how she feels about her DM. How's she feeling about her DM? Aw, these are lilies, okay? She might be feeling that, an infatuation, but these are lilies. Lilies are really comfort. They're a message of death. Death is about change, though. And flowers, these smell. They're so poignant. They're so pungent, they're very strong, heavy fragrance, very sweet and heavy. And this is on infatuation with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a King of Spades there, King of Swords. Didn't the King of Swords come out? No, the King of Swords, it was with the divine masculine. So here he is showing up again with her infatuation. Sweetness. There is a sweetness. The death flower, though, indicating that there, could be change, but I'm feeling that, the infatuation phase, she wants to, she wants some flowers, etc. This card wants to pop out for unconditional. This is unconditional. You're going to receive justice because you've supported him with your whole heart. Now that you are going to be around people that support you, okay? Find other divine feminines. Because one of the things that it's very difficult to talk about the twin flame journey with people who are not on the twin flame journey because they do not understand it, and honestly they think you're crazy, okay? He's not what? He's not responding to you, not talking to you, what? Girl, you are insane. But a divine feminine, another divine feminine or divine masculine, a spiritual being will understand. So find other, and one of the things that I've noticed is since I've been on my twin flame journey, that I run into other twin flames. And this is what my sole purpose is: healing, helping heal. This is Mystic Mama of Divine Healing. I didn't know I was a healer until I had to heal myself. I have been through on this journey. Before I found out it was twin flame journeys, I know people were calling me insane, but I'm not insane. And this is the truth about what you need to do. Find like people. These birds are in a community. They're the same birds. They're all the same birds. They're going to the same house to feed. So find you some spiritual sisters and share your stories with them. Make sure that you don't really want to share your divine twin flame journey with people outside that don't understand, because again, they're not going to understand it, and they're going to feed you information and narrative that's not going to be productive for your relationship. So there are twin flames on my page, on my channel here. I will be sharing my website, and there'll be testimonials on my website that is being prepared as we speak. As I speak to you, it's on its way to being put up and in functioning. So there are avenues, venues where you can find, and something else, twin flames attract twin flames. So you find people that think like you do, okay? Because people think you're crazy. Misunderstood, please. Misunderstood. All right. Misunderstood since childhood, possibly, okay? Divine feminines, I don't know about you, but the journey has always been a little different, okay? Since I was a child, all right? I had some issues that happened to me as a child that actually created the adult that I grew into. There were some healing issues that I did heal. Like I said, I didn't know I was a healer until I healed myself. I have run into other people who have been on the same journey, and so being misunderstood from childhood to adult understanding that you have cleared up your childhood wounds. You've healed, feminine. You have healed your childhood, and therefore you are able to have that unconditional love that came before. You're able to create this 10 of cups, okay? You're able to offer a 2 of cups. You're able to offer that 2 of cups because you have healed these childhood issues. And there's a castle for the divine masculine, divine feminine, the empress and the emperor to ultimately share, okay? So, Yep. Misunderstood, but you've healed yourself, darling, and congratulations, okay? Because I know I've been on the journey myself. That's a tough one. All right. Ooh, there's a bridge. Let's see. Harmony, please. Oh my goodness. Harmony, timeless. Time. There is renewal. The meadowlark there, about renewal. There's the croc that crows. That's a new beginning. We have an Ace of Pentacles in here. The harmony. Harmony's going to come over time. It's going to come with time. Okay, and this is timeless. There are from ancient days where there's a candle. There is compasses here for time. There's hourglasses. There is so many. There's every suit here. There's wisdom. So all of these things are going to come over time. All right, over time. Your harmony. You stop obsessing with that devil card there. Stop with the obsession. I'm sorry about that glare. Stop with the obsession, okay? You stop obsessing and recognize that he does know. He does know over time. So that's about it for the journey, okay? For the divine feminine, divine masculine, you know where in your journey. So, but I do want to leave with a couple of messages. Let's say we'll start with 4. 4 is my number. It's 4 of the cards. I always pull 4 cards. Maybe I should pull 2 cards because my videos are long. And I do apologize. But I like to get as much information as I can to you. And personally, I like longer videos. I get a little bit more information. We get a little bit deeper. So right now, we're going to ask some questions. We're going to ask some questions that came out. Didn't get to ask it. But it was really you, not me. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, so what does the divine masculine want to say to his feminine? Closing out. What does he want you to know? What does he want you to know, feminine? This the masculine knows that you're on a twin flame journey. So what does he want to say to you from his heart space? I'm sorry I held back. I held myself back from you. With you. So I'm sorry. He's sorry that he held himself back. He knew that there was more there and he held himself back, and he's sorry because he knows you're a twin flame. So he's apologizing. He's sorry. Okay. What else do you want to say, masculine, to your feminine? What do you want to say to your feminine, masculine? He's still trying to find himself. Okay. So he knows, but he doesn't know how to move forward. So he's really still trying to find himself. Like, we as women, we communicate, or divine feminines, we communicate. We know what's going on. Divine masculines don't really know. They're not really on that super ethereal, vibe that we are as feminines. So, he's trying to find his way. But honestly, he's getting all kinds of signs and synchronicities to let him know. Okay, what does he want to say? He doesn't know if he's cut out for it. He's scared. He doesn't know if he's cut out for it. Last message from your divine masculine. Last message, spirit. Last message is you are irreplaceable. He can't do without you, darling. He cannot make it without you, okay? You're irreplaceable. There's no one like you. That's why he's coming. He's coming. This divine masculine, he's coming. It's going to, I don't know, it can be short time. It could be long time, a long time. But nevertheless, I need you to understand that your masculine is coming. You're irreplaceable. He's sorry he held out. He's still trying to find himself. He doesn't know if he's cut out for it because, this is your divine masculine is not confident. He doesn't have confidence. So send him confidence. Send him all high vibrational thoughts and messages so that he can realize he is cut out for it. He was cut from the beginning of time. He was cut from the same cloth, the same seed as you. So of course he's cut out for it. He just don't know. 101 is on the counter as I look. And you're irreplaceable. Okay? So Spirit, thank you for these messages. I thank you, divine feminine, or divine masculine if you're watching, but I'm sure it's mostly feminines. But I thank you for allowing me to share these messages with you. I hope they resonated with you. I hope it gives you some peace and it gives you some comfort and some directions to know that, if you're detaching, you're a divine masculine. This divine masculine knows that he's a twin flame. So that's part of the battle right there. Once they recognize their twin flame, then you just keep on moving because he's recognized it, he knows it, you helped it. So he's going to be triggering to his ascension as well. So you keep the faith, you keep holding your light of love and send him love and light all the time, okay? So I'm sending you guys love and light. You have a wonderful day. Please subscribe and share. Peace.